Yesterday's podcast reminded me of another time when I was talking with the co-owner of the company that I worked for. We were in his office. It was a big, spacious room, bright walls, and had whiteboards that were filled with plans and things that were in progress. He was a competent leader, very confident, and maybe even, as I think back, a little too sure of himself at times. And we were sitting around talking about the company's growth and how roles might need to evolve. And he shifted the conversation and he said to me, James, have you ever thought about leading a team here? It caught me off guard and I hesitated. I don't think I hesitated because I wasn't prepared to give an answer. I hesitated because I was trying to be honest with myself. I said clearly and confidently, I just want to work on something meaningful. And while that was true, it was incomplete. Inside, I knew I wanted more, to contribute at the strategic level, to set direction, to help shape vision. But I wasn't even sure what that meant yet. And was I even ready for that kind of responsibility? Was it what I really wanted or just what I thought I should want? I was still trying to figure all that out. Hey, I'm James, and you're listening to Leadership in 5. This is episode 4 in our Engaged Leaders series, and today we're talking about why leaders get vague answers sometimes when they haven't earned the clear ones. Now, looking back, he definitely saw potential in me, and he was trying to motivate me, but he didn't really know how to draw it out. So he ended up asking a really big question without really giving any vision or context to answer it. And that's the leadership blind spot. Leaders love to ask questions like, hey, what do you want? Where do you see yourself? What's next for you? And when they get those cautious or uncertain answers, they tend to walk away and say things like, see, nobody's thinking big around here. But it's not that people don't care or don't have ideas. It's that they haven't been given a frame to build from. Most people don't thrive when questions are dropped into a vacuum. They thrive when the leader paints the scene, when you can describe, hey, this is where the company is headed, and these are the challenges that lie ahead. These are the possibilities that exist. That's what helps people see where they fit and how they might be able to contribute. So if you're frustrated with getting vague answers, stop and ask, did I provide enough direction for someone to think strategically? Did I give them enough clarity about where we're going? Did I make it safe for them to name what they want? Because when you don't, they'll play it safe and you'll mistake their restraint for lack of drive. Don't miss this. Leadership isn't just about asking good questions. It's about creating the conditions for good answers to occur. So here are 2 questions to sit with and reflect on today. Where are you frustrated by vague answers, but haven't provided enough context for clarity? And what would change if you planted a clearer picture before asking for input? Don't get caught where you're blaming others for what you didn't help extract. You can't expect clarity when you haven't created it. And that's what we're thinking about today.